the reason why it says different deck is because it does show that the deck list they submitted shows that the Habakiri that they had was a different custom card. It's the same card, but since it's custom, there's different people that make them, and I told people to enter with the one made by Moonlight KDJ, and I can see that he switched it over to the correct one. So I can see why he thinks he didn't need to change his deck list, like re-update it before the tournament, because it was the same card, but DB recognizes it as a different card because it was made by a different guy. And I asked everyone to use a specific one, so I'm not too mad about that one, to be honest. It could have been worse. I'm just surprised that wasn't caught until top 4. Who is older, Austin or Ibra? Bro, I'm not talking about that guy, bro. I'm not talking about that guy. Go ahead, dump Kusanagi. And then dump Aramasa. So now we get Kusanagi effect, Aramasa effect. So we get the search and add back ritual spell. Our opponent did drop Fua on us, though, in response to the Habakiri effect in hand for Saji, so that's pretty good. Being able to get a couple draws here while holding them off of... I guess it's not holding them off of too much because they're playing pure. Holding them off of IP, I guess. They can still just make it. Gonna go over the deck list after this? Yup. I don't know how custom cards have been used when ALIN already came out. DB mod sleeping. Technically, ALIN hasn't came out yet. But yeah, they have been lacking a little bit. But I'm pretty sure there was also like other two TCG exclusives in this set that also haven't been added to DB. I'm pretty sure they're TCG exclusive at least. I haven't heard anyone talk about them either. Like the new rank 4, that card's pretty sick. Summon back any psychic summon back any level or rank 4 psychic from the graveyard. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good effect, especially when we have Ryzeal out right now. Like any rank 4 that comes out, I'm a double read it. Some pretty good cards. DB should put TCG exclusive to come up with non-released marking or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, especially from DB's like point of view. Like they also don't want to like directly be the guys leaking cards. Like I'm sure they already get enough flack from Konami as it is, or I bet you they did get a lot of flack. I don't think they get flack from anymore. DB kind of learned how to play around Konami's hand traps by taking the server and putting it in a random ass country. Which is nice. Shutting down DB is like impossible now. It's like so much behind it. Okay, we're just setting trap. Is that all we have? If that's all we have, like, I mean, the Fua did its job. It held the opponent back a little bit. Got us some draws. Like, we start turn with an extra card in hand, and it held the opponent back. Like, that's a broken hand trap. Meanwhile, YGO org don't give a fuck, leaking it all. Well, to be fair, pretty sure the owner of YGO org also helped with DB. But did Konami try to shut it down? Yeah, they did a while ago. Well, honestly, it wasn't Konami that tried shutting it down. It was like the anime company that tried shutting DN down a long time ago. But they're going to go Minstrel, discard Butterfly Fish to go ahead and rip the hand. And then they have this effect that can just add itself right back. It's pretty cool how this works in the deck. Because you need to play like another fish. Level 3. And this card just like happens to bring itself back out. Like it happens to have like these extra effects on it. The owner of YGO org was the admin of Dueling Network. Yurt. Said, nah, that was BLS. Wait. I don't know. I know the owner of YGO org has worked with DB before. But okay, they're going to stop them from looking at hand, which is a statement. Right? That is a statement to stop Minstrel effect. That means their hand is good. Honestly, if I had to take a guess, they might have Droll in hand. I don't think there's another hand trap that I'd want to protect that much. Maybe Nib? It's either Nib or Droll. That would be my guess. How is Live Twin Fiendsmith post ALIN? It becomes a lot better. Infinitely better. Network was nice. It turned into book with artorial problems with the card pictures. Yeah, they're gonna imperm Futso now, which can stop them from bringing out the Murakumo from the grave, unless if this happens to be quick play spell to summon back out Murakumo from the grave anyways. So now, okay, we have Butterfly in hand. We have 4 other cards. I'm pretty sure Julius also. I mean, to be fair, I guess their hand could also just be like tons of low impact hand traps, and they just don't want them to see the low impact hand traps. Because if you know that your opponent has like Ash and Valor in hand, then it's like, okay, now it becomes like infinitely easier to beat these cards. So I guess their hand could be a couple different variations of cards, like either really good and they don't want them to rip like Droll or Nib specific, or it could be really mid and just a bunch of low impacts that they don't want them to be able to play through, or they misplayed, or it could be like Nib plus Valor. I'm crazy. I already know it's gonna be Droll or Nib though. So they're gonna go ahead, Neptibus dump. So Neptibus go ahead dumping a either Shadow Squad or Dragoons, most likely. And now they're going to dump something else just to mess with me. Okay. Go ahead, dump Shadow Squad. And then, any hand trap? Nope. Okay, so Neptibus goes through. That's huge. Being able to go ahead, search an Atlantean, probably. Ooh, Dragoon, okay. Okay. I was going to say Shrine, but that makes sense. Hey, Droll and Lockbird. Hey, chat, am I not fucking crazy? Am I not crazy? Like, can I not make these easy reads that don't change like almost anything? I mean, hey, in a real tournament that could change things, right? Like maybe we started with Neptibus, maybe we dumped Shadow Squad because we think that they have Droll in hand. Like maybe we would have dumped Dragoons and searched like Poseidra. Like who knows? Maybe we win the game because we were able to read that there was Droll in hand before it was dropped. Like, being able to read what the opponent has can be pretty good. Especially, like, you get to certain points in a combo where you're just marking checkboxes. Like, oh, they didn't ash me on this obvious point, they don't have it. They didn't do this on this obvious point, they don't have it. And you keep going through these checkboxes, and then eventually it's like, okay, their only hand trap is, like, Nib. Or it could be, like, Nib plus a hand trap. Okay, they're gonna go Shrine, get rid of itself, plus Neptibus to go summon. They said okay. And Futso is impermed, so no board wipe. They brought out an Aqua. So I don't think they're going for... Are they going? This is confusing. Yeah, let's say it should be Poseidra. I was gonna say, if they were going for the Super King, I think they would have summoned not an Aqua next to it. I think they would have tried to summon a fish next to it off of Shadow Squad to protect it from like a potential Imperm or Valor. But yeah, they're going Poseidra. So now we're gonna go Neptibus 1, Poseidra 2. Go ahead, dump Abystius, and then attempt to bounce. And thinking on the bounds, because we could target the set card to try to force it out, or we could target Futso just to get the big body off board, because I mean it is 34 defense. It is like really weird to attack over. Okay, so bounce Futso. The opponent is thinking on that. What do they have? Is it like Chain Prayer, tribute this off? So that way it still can special summon itself out, but we're under Droll, so it can't do that anyways. Okay, so bounce it back to hand. Sure. I don't think they have Prayer, though. If they have Prayer, I'm pretty sure they would, not guaranteed, but they may have just tried to board wipe early. Actually, I don't know. I don't think you would do that. Ooh, it's actually tough. Nah, I would let them play, because you'd get to this point with either Poseidra or the Super King, Sea King, and then you'd get the board wipe right here. Even if they like targeted Prayer, you'd get to chain it, summon this, they summon this, new chain link, you board wipe. They're still under Droll, and now you're forcing them to discard one also. I think that'd be pretty solid if that's how we ended up playing it, but I don't think that's how we did play it. I don't think that's how we did. It's crazy how Konami rather kill off a fan project like that rather than support them. Konami didn't kill DN. It was the anime company. Because DN used the anime pictures and like stuff like that on their website without permission or anything. So they got him on that for copyright issues. That's why DN didn't have pictures for like 6 months. And then it got taken down. And then it got brought back up. And now that's why there's no anime pictures anymore. You just see like, you know, Heat Soul and Bahamut Shark. You don't see like, I don't even remember what they were, but I remember there was one. I don't watch the anime. There was one, and it was this guy. How do I even say this? He had like a dark aura behind him. I don't even know how to explain it. If I saw the picture, I'd be able to know exactly what it is. I'm pretty sure he had like a helmet on, maybe. I don't know. I'd know the picture if I saw it. That's like a OG pick. That's like a Xbox 360 like gamer pick. Like I'd recognize it instantly. Okay, so it's Impulse. So they're gonna Impulse the Abyss Strike, and they do have a Trap Engrave too. Bouncing this to hand wouldn't have changed anything. But outing Abyss Strike there with Impulse is tough. That is really tough. Because this would have brought back a body. This would have made, you know, the XYZ on top of it. We would have been able to keep going. We would have won the game. Literally, we would have won the game. So the opponent did have a stop to that, and this is... Oh yeah, this is game 1. Yeah, I forgot. Because they have the time extension. Okay, where do they go from here, though? You said think. Okay. Oh, okay, so it was the opponent thinking. What would they be thinking about? You wouldn't drop... Yeah, I don't know what they'd be thinking about here. You wouldn't drop anything here. There wouldn't be a single card I would use. Unless if it's something absolutely bonkers. Bonkers. Imagine they activate like Haveness effect and they just mill crazy. They just mill like a Shuffler, a Black Goat Laughs, just randomly in the middle of nowhere, Haveness mill all that. You'd be sick. You'd be sick. How come DB gets away using card art though? Konami holds the card artwork to it? Because it's really hard to get DB in trouble, because after that whole thing happened with DN, the owners of DN took the server, moved it out of the United States, and moved it to a place with very whack jurisdiction. So now it's basically like it would be really hard to take down DB. Like really, really hard. Like really, really hard. Okay. Are we just gonna sit here? Or what's going on, bro? Are we playing duels right now? Or are we playing the waiting game? There's a lot of time for time. Oh, am I lagging? That might be the case. It'd make sense if my DB was just lagged out. Oh, okay, they're lagging. Okay. I guess the whole DB was lagging because I was lagging too. Yeah. Okay, yeah, the opponent's lag. Yeah, everyone's lagging. But just saying battle phase, that's what you want to see as a Mitsurugi player. You want to see them say battle phase with only 28 damage on board. Not game? Let's go. Which country or continent at least? I don't remember, to be honest. That's why I'm just saying, like, some random place. I forget. It's probably, I think it's like someplace, it's either someplace in Asia or Europe. I know that. It's like over yonder that way. DB is shitting out. Yeah, it's messing up for everyone a little bit right now. From how often it lags out, probably Antarctica. Okay, now, I mean, there's no way they're comboing in main phase 2, right? There's no way. Otherwise, they would have just comboed in main phase 1. I'm not sure why you would wait until main phase 2 to build a bigger board, unless we really want that 28 damage in. But yeah, they're just going to go ahead and pass. Okay. Whoop. So now they have that. They have follow-up, but they literally searched follow-up. I guess maybe for turn or off of one of the Fua draws, maybe we drew in the Dominus Impulse, and we can Dominus Impulse Prayer and pray. Where do I sign up for these tournaments? In the Coliseum. I'm pretty sure I have a little command for it. Yeah, I do. Okay, yeah, in the Coliseum. But this tournament was invite only. It was kind of just like, I only wanted like good players in the tournament, like players with lots of tops. Because this tournament has over 100 YCS tops in it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's better than you'll see in some YCSs. And honestly, probably a good amount of the YCSs. And this has half the players that a YCS top cut would. This is only 16 people. And we don't even have like anybody like oddly stacked. It's not like we have like Paulo in the tournament that counts for like 50 of the tops. So they're gonna go trap, bring out Murakumo, tribute Perulia. Yeah. Okay. And then use the effect. Try to go ahead wipe. Sure. That's fine. Now they're thinking here because we do have Butterfly Fish. So we're going to go Butterfly Fish to go ahead, discard, special summon out, and then we can get Dragoon effect because this discards for cost. So now the opponent's thinking, because I do have Murakumo, just, you know, attempt to make him discard one. They could do it though. Julius, my goat, Mermail, best deck. Post ALIN? You think post ALIN is the best deck? I think pre ALIN it's really good. I said it was the best deck. I said it was a deck I was gonna bring, and then somebody told me about a different deck in current format. I can't remember what it is because I didn't care too much because like current format's dead. But then I was like, ooh, that deck. I might have taken that deck. But I think this deck's really good in current format. But post ALIN, I think it becomes a lot worse because every other deck just becomes like infinitely better. I don't want to say the deck's outclassed now, but it was definitely outclassing other decks before. I've used Coliseum for money matches. Day one, us regular people will enter these tournaments. Well, it's tough, bro. It's tough, because, like, when I do, like, the YCS topping tournaments, more people care about it. I mean, look, even just the numbers of viewers. Like, I have more viewers in this tournament than I do in a regular tournament. And that's because, like, prize card tournament, people like prize cards, prizing's there, good players, new set. Like, everything's adding up to make it just a straight banger. Banger. I mean, I'd be watching this tourney. That's the thing. If I wasn't streaming this tourney, I'd be watching this tourney. Why would I watch the PPG when that format doesn't matter? What are you preparing for? Are you preparing for locals on Tuesday, or are you preparing for the YCS on Saturday? Like, come on, the choice is obvious. Hey, shout out to Crollo21 for the sub with the Prime. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the subs. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you. Yeah, old format was sus. Yeah, it definitely was sus. And like, their stream, I don't know if the quality's better today, because I haven't watched today. But yesterday, the stream quality was pretty bad. Like, the guy that always sat on the right, like, you just couldn't see their board half the time. There was just so much glare. I remember trying to watch the Triv Fetty match, and the entire time we were just guessing what Fetty, like, we didn't know what deck Fetty was on, so we were just trying to guess what was in his deck. And we were so convinced that it was Memento, and then he goes normal Ice Ryzeal, and it's like, what? The glare was that bad that we thought it was Memento. What's the time extension? Like, how long? It should be 12 minutes. I can just check with this though. 13 minutes. It's a 13-minute time extension. So 45, 58. By the way, time is called when the timer on stream hits 58. Probably a good thing to say now. Okay. Oh, that wasn't even, okay. I'm not even capping when I read that. Like, the message that Julian Khan sent, I literally read that as, Julius. I literally read that as Julius. I thought that was Black Cards talking in chat. Who do you think I'm playing in the finals? You're already in the finals? Oh god. Oh god. They're gonna start saying DBG tourneys are free. They're gonna start saying DBG tourneys are free, bro. Fuck. Letting Julian Kahn in the finals? This is tough, bro. It's tough. Is this top what? Oh, this is top 4 right now. This is top 4 right now. And then Julian won his match. So we have Malice in the finals guaranteed. And for this tournament, I did something that I haven't done in a long time. I've done something we haven't done in a long time. Prizing is given out to first and second place. Normally I just give prizing the first place. But this time I gave prizing the first and second. I made the prizing crazy for this tournament. I pretty much made it to where, like, if you were a pro player and you decided to not enter this tournament, you're stupid. That's how I was trying to make it. Had to make it to where you almost felt like you had no choice. The opportunity was too great. Too good. Too good. Did you just say the F word? Like, fuck? Yeah. Yeah, I did. I think I said it. I don't know. Maybe. I swear when I'm on stream, I don't swear in YouTube videos, though. Like, when I'm recording them, like, for a video, I don't swear, but when I'm on stream, it feels like I'm having more, like, real conversations. And when I have, like, real conversations, like, I swear. I swear a lot, to be honest, like, in my day-to-day life. But when I'm recording, I don't swear at all. I can, like, just turn it on and off where I swear and don't swear. Okay, but Shrine into Neptibus into Poseidra. This is really good to see here during the end phase. This game is not over yet. This game's actually not even, like... I was gonna say it's not even close to over, but I guess it is technically close to over. This doesn't get banished, right? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. It doesn't get banished, okay. I was gonna say, like, a card like this is a card that says, like, banish it when it leaves the field. It's got that vibe to it, but it doesn't do it. It doesn't do it. I guess it's a water card. Those cards just never have those effects. They're just always broken. They just give this deck, like, a bunch of random nice cards. Like, this card's not even broken, though. This is, like, a fair card. It's, like, a really fair card. I wish this is what Mermail was full of. Butterfly fish. Instead, we got Neptibus dumping for cost. We got Poseidra dumping for cost. We got Shrine searching out. Deep Sea King that says summon as many as possible from deck. A card should not say summon as many as possible from deck of anything. I don't care if it's fish. I don't care what type it is. It should not say that. That's crazy. Or, like, we were talking about it too in Discord, like, reptiles are ass. Like, it's crazy to think, like, Mitsurugi's a good deck, but a card like Snake Rain has never been meta. Like, think about it. Snake Rain. Snake Rain is painful choice, basically, for a reptile deck. And we've never seen Snake Rain actually be good. And that's a card that you feel like would be broken. You feel like that card could be banned by now if it was, like, actually played. But who knows? Also, something that's cool about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is sometimes, like, we go through formats and we don't even recognize what the best deck is. Like, who knows? Maybe there was a format where Reptiles was just the goo, and nobody played it, and nobody built it correctly. I remember talking with, I don't want to mess up his name. I've talked to him a few times. It's Bobby something. It's like Robert Kenny. Maybe it's not Bobby. It's like Robert Kenny from Florida. He's a really chill guy. Bobby Fischer. No, but he's a really chill guy. And I remember I worked on Mitsurugi stuff with him back in, like, January. But I only worked on it for a little bit. I didn't believe in it. But there's a lot that you can do with just reptile cards. Like, so many different interruptions. So many broken cards. Oh my god. Like, you can go reptile stuff into the Evo stuff. And all of a sudden you can set up, like, Dolka plus the other rank 6, Lars. And all of a sudden you just have, like, 4 interruptions. Like, 4 broken interruptions. Like, just Dolka plus Lars can win you a game. Just those 2 can win you a game. Not even the rest of your end board. There's so many broken cards in this game. But okay, Murakumo's going to force them to discard the Imperm there. Yup, that's fine. And now we're going to go activate TS Dragoons. But now we need to be able to combo a lot in main phase 2. Because we already went through battle phase to out IP. I love IP. This card's broken. I don't want to see this card get banned, but if we see that card be used really well in the next couple formats, we might see it banned. I ain't gonna lie. Might see it happen. This probably is setting up for statue, isn't it? I would like to think so. I would like to think that's how this turn is gonna end up going. It's not guaranteed though. But like, we need to set up a board that the opponent can't break. And that is typically how you would want to do it. He's gonna Trishula him and do some crazy shit probably. Yeah, Trishula sounds crazy. Trishula sounds crazy. Banish the Kusanagi too, just get this card out of the game. Okay. They let Gaios go through. Now oh. Probably just win, right? I feel like whenever this card touches the field, you actually just win the game. This card's custom. This is what I'm saying, bro. All these decks just get complete custom cards. Like, look at this. Let me read this. Let me just read this, right? Just once per turn, you can summon this by using one Atlantean, a Mermail, XYZ you control, right? So you get to summon it for free, right? After already getting value on something else. So it's basically just a link 1. Then it says, once per turn, you can attach 2 materials from this card, send a water monster from the hand or deck to graveyard for cost, right? So now you're detaching for cost, you're dumping for cost. Return up to 3 cards the opponent controls to hand. That's already crazy. Then it says, if this card is sent to the graveyard, discard 1 for cost and summon back 3 level 3 or lower fish, sea serpent, or aqua monsters from the hand or grave. This card is not real. Like this card is actually crazy. Everything about this card's broken. Broken. Urena abusing mod powers, bro. Time me out for no reason. Alright, Julian Kahn, certified snitch. Nah, I'm playing. He knows what he did? Wait, what'd he do? You gotta tell me. Or Julian tell me. I don't care. Either one of you tell me. It's content. I like the little beef between you guys. I like the content. The content's it's fun to watch. It's much more fun than watching, like, God, bro, John Jones. God, that guy, I can't stand that guy. All I did was tell him I'm his biggest fan. There's no real beef. I know. It's like, well, I mean, I don't know if there's real beef or not. I have no idea. I'm not y'all. But either way, real beef, not real beef, however it is, it's entertaining. I like the entertainment. I like the content. Not even like for me to upload, just for me to watch. I like it. Do you still trade in the Trump market? Well, okay. I'll say this really quick because I've been advised to never talk about money on stream or anything ever again or the internet. So I have to stick with that. But I do not trade stocks right now. I'm a long-term investor. And I've been that way for a while now. I really stopped trading towards like... It's like 2023. Like the start of 2023 is when I really stopped trading and I became a long-term investor. But yeah, still investing money. This is not this is not financial advice, by the way. But yeah, I'm gonna invest my money forever. I mean, I don't have anything I like to spend money on. Honestly, I'm a really easy guy to please. Pause. But like, I don't need the crazy shit in life, bro. Like, I don't need to go on crazy vacations. I don't need to have a crazy car. I don't need to have crazy clothes. I don't need to have crazy anything, bro. To be honest, as long as you give me solid internet connection, 3 meals a day, which could even, dude, you could literally feed me like SpaghettiOs 3 times a day, and honestly, I wouldn't complain that much. I would still just eat it. I can live very cheap because I don't need a lot to be happy. So, yep. I don't know. I guess take that how you will. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna mean anything. Free me? Oh my god. Okay. I'll free Julian Kahn. Minimalist DB grinder. Actually, at one point, I did think I was a minimalist, but then I thought about it more, and it's like, I actually just own a bunch of shit. Like, I actually wish I didn't own as much stuff as I did. Like, I'm gonna be moving out of my house soon. I don't know when. But when I do, I'll probably host more tournaments just to give stuff away. Just so that way I don't have to bring it to my new house with me. Because, like, dude, it's so much stuff. And I have a lot of crazy stuff, too. Like, some of it's, like, not crazy. And then some of it's, like, what? Why do you have that? That's, like, a random jewel. So, we'll probably see some crazy tournaments. I mean, look, bro, I just did a random prize card giveaway. Who's doing this shit, bro? Like, this is basically a giveaway. It's a tournament for whoever wins it. That's wild, snitching over a 5-minute ban. DB tournament for a couch gonna go crazy. Nah, actually, if anything, I'll be leaving with the couch. I'll be leaving with the couch. If anything, I'm leaving +1 couch, not -1 couch, right? At the end of the day, we all gotta go plus. You gotta make sure, you gotta make sure shit's making sense, You gotta make sure shit's making sense. You don't full combo and Malice and forget to make Cryptor. You gotta make Cryptor. You gotta make it make sense. Okay. Let's untime out Julian Khan, even though I don't even know how to do it. I think it's that. Bro! Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. You're locked up for 10 minutes, bro. Your DB name is different than your Twitch name? What? You expect me to just know your Twitch name? Keep him in timeout for an hour? Nah, okay. Don't time him out again. Don't time him out again. Because, like, realistically, the more people that type in chat, the more it helps stream. Because the more engagement you get. And then Twitch picks up on that and is like, oh, you're getting more engagement. And then they push it to more viewers. So technically, more engagement's better. Which is also why sometimes, like, people like talking shit on me, right? Like, it's the internet. I'm a content creator. It is what it is. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even care. But people like talking shit on me all the time. That I don't even know who they are. Don't even know their names. Nothing. And, like, a lot of the time, I'll just let them yap. Or sometimes I'll reply. Especially if it's, like, a YouTube comment. I'll reply and be like, thanks for the feedback. Or I'll reply and be like, I'll be like, worlds check. I'll be like, prize card check. And then they'll reply and hate on me more. And I just, like, I just let them do it. Because the more engagement I get, the more it helps me. So if you just want to, like, shit on me, all you're doing is helping me. And I don't care what you have to say. I'm not going to, like, take it personally. Like, bro, I literally, in the last 3 days, bro, I probably played, like, an insane amount of Yu-Gi-Oh! Probably, like, 30 hours of Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have to think, probably 27.5 hours of that was just my friends shitting on me. Like, not playing-wise, but, like, words-wise. You know what I mean? You ever been chilling with your friends in Discord or anywhere, and they're just like, nah, especially Discord, bro. You'll be sitting there, you'll be playing, and they'll be like, oh, look at this guy. He did a misplay. He doesn't care about winning. This guy has no passion to win a tournament. And then they just yap for like an hour straight about the one misplay you did an hour ago. And it's like, I feel like we've all been there. Or maybe I'm just the only one. Josh Kipp said karma farming YouTube commenters. That's what I need to do. I need to start doing it. Also, how many turkey sandwiches can I cash in for my prize card? If you want a real answer to that, we can talk about it. We can go over that. I'm down to make sandwiches instead of giving out the prize card. But I'm going to just be honest, bro. There's cost of supplies, cost of labor. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, dude. I just like smacked my headset off. Can y'all hear me? Check. Check. Is it working? Actually, I guess I'll check. Yes, it's working. Okay, sick. About to say, because I really just like did that and smacked it down, and I was like, oh god. So like, I'm not feeling confident about what we're doing here though. Yeah, I don't like that we're having to get rid of this. I don't like it that we're not statuing. I don't like that that's not what ended up happening this turn. So we're going to go Dona, put back. Sure. It literally just shuffles back. Like, the other effect's the effect that, like, summons from deck. That's just a shuffle back effect. This effect does come up sometimes, though, where you can use, like, Minstrel, and then you can use this to put the card, like, back in the deck so they don't get the card back to hand. That's, like, the classic combo with this card. I don't know if it actually, like, comes up anymore, though. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't played too much Mermail, like, post-ban list, like, no Bahamut Shark. I just know that if I went to a YCS, this would be the deck I'd play. I'd learn it, and I'd play it. If I had to go to a YCS like this, like, if I went to YCS Mexico, I would have played Mermail. The deck's just so powerful. Okay, so banish 2 Murakumo. Doesn't rip the Kusanagi. It's fair, though, because you want to take the Murakumo off the field, especially with it having a negate. But I guess it doesn't matter, right? We're about to Cheng Ying banish this anyways. Yeah, so we're just banishing them all. Yeah. What are we banishing from their grave? You're just banishing a monster. It's just this. Yeah, I think it's just this, right? They have 2 Habakiri in grave. That card doesn't matter. All the spells don't matter because they don't have Kusanagi. None of these other guys matter. They don't do anything. They're just blanks. Yeah, may as well hit that. I mean, this is like pretty much a blank too, but like it does something. It has an effect. I'd rather get rid of that than like IP. Konami partnership when? Konami will not sponsor me ever. It's been made very clear. Because I'm DB grinder, so it makes sense. But then, you know, it was made very clear that that is not an option that we will be doing. Hey, shout out to Quill Nick for the sub with the Prime. Thank you. Said yer or yer. What's poppin'? Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, shout out to everybody that's been Prime subbing today. Shout out to everyone that's been Prime subbing today. Y'all are out here paying for the Senzu that I'm on right now. Y'all know how it is, bro. Y'all know how it is. Also, dude, I didn't say it yet today, but I'm so sorry that I didn't stream yesterday. I was supposed to host a tournament yesterday, because I said last time I streamed on Wednesday that I would guarantee stream on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. And then I didn't stream because I woke up late yesterday. I was supposed to host this tournament yesterday, and then I just woke up late. They said you woke up late? Yeah, no. I have 2 phones, right? So, I was watching, deadass, I set an alarm on both phones in case of something messed up, and I was going to bed. I laid down in my bed at like 5 a.m. Just got done testing, it's probably 5 a.m. And then I'm like, alright, I need to wake up at like 9:30. So I get like 4 hours of sleep, sure, whatever. And then I sit there, I watch some anime, and then go to bed. And I'm probably like an episode or 2 in the anime. I fall asleep while watching it, so my phone just auto plays it, and then my phone dies because it kept playing the show even after I went to bed. The other phone slid down under me. I woke up with it like under my back. And I knew right when I woke up. I literally woke up, I didn't hear an alarm clock sound, and I was like, there's no way I naturally woke up like in time. So I literally felt the phone under me. I grab it. I look at the time. I look at it again. It says 1:50, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, it can't be 11:50. 11:50 an hour late's fine, but 3 hours late? Like, bro. I felt bad, bro. I had DMs from everyone, bro. They're like, why is the tournament not being hosted? Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. And like, bro, it was so bad. I was so close to crashing out the entire morning of... I didn't upload yesterday on YouTube. I don't think you'll understand. I woke up at like 3 p.m. It was like 2 p.m. and I almost just crashed out the entire day. It was crash out o'clock, bro. I was tweaking. Said, hold up, what anime? I actually don't know the name of it. It's called like the Future Diaries. It's something like that. It's something close to that. At least you get a nice rest. Yeah, bro. Okay, I got a nice rest. Yeah, I got a nice rest for sure. But to be fair, most of the time, I've been sleeping good. I can't lie. Yeah, the Habakiri's nice. Habakiri's nice there. This was game 1. Yeah, there's a time extension, by the way. There's a time extension. They had, I think it was a 13-minute time extension. Hold on. Yeah, the round doesn't end until 58. So there's still about 6 minutes. They had a 13-minute time extension. which I know sounds crazy, but we had like a lot of weird stuff go on, and then yeah, had to make sure there was no cheating going on, and then also it was like extra work because I had to have them join a Discord, and then they also don't really speak English, so then I had to get a translator in there. You know, it just added like, you know, it just kept adding like extra things to make the judge call longer. But the opponent was not cheating. They weren't doing anything wrong. No need to send hate to them or anything. Actually, I don't... Is this like a really known player? I guess I could check real quick. I didn't even write it down. Okay. I actually have no idea how many tops this player has. I know that Perulia will hurt us, though. And then we're going to Minstrel look at their hand. I wonder if he's playing the Moon Glacia or not. I mean, he'll definitely have it in the deck, because if you don't main deck it, you side deck it. But, like, I wonder if he main decks it or not. But Chains Meow, wow. So now we're under Meow, and we're under Perulia. But that can be fine, though. That can be fine, though, right? It just sucks a little bit that they will draw a little bit. But how Mermail works is like, oh. Sheesh. I was gonna say, like, sometimes they can just, like, let you draw a few cards and still hit you with statue, and they still just win the game. He was on Paulo's team in El Salvador. Oh, that's right. This is the player that I couldn't find. I tried looking up how many tops they had. I tried looking at their Yugi wiki. Tried looking them up on YouTube. This player has one thing on the internet about him, and it's a random person uploading a random low-rated DB game. What a top deck. Oh, they top deck Habakuri? Oh, no, that doesn't make me feel safe for black cards here. We know that they have Ritual Spell back in hand, though, and they have Habakuri. So they have Habakuri plus Ritual Spell. I was going to say, so, like, Saji isn't even, like, a choke point. It's going to grab out Prayers, drops Droll. Okay, drops Droll. We know that they have Shadow Squad in hand. And you have to think, if we're going Dragoons add Shadow Squad, right? We definitely have something that works with it. Otherwise, you're just adding, like, Neptibus there, like, every time, if we're just trying to get a card for next turn. So, well, I guess Neptibus, Passage, or anything like that, but not one of the pieces, right? Grabbed out Shadow Squad. So they're going to Ritual Spell, bring out the Murakumo from deck by tributing Habakuri from hand. And this is a little tough. They're going to go ahead swing. Also, what did Saji search? Hold on. I guess I can just check. I guess I don't have to wait for chat to tell me. I guess I can just be a man about it. They added Prayers. Okay. I guess they probably would have sided out Trap. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I would even think we'd have Trap in going second against Mermail. So we're going to go activate Abystius, discard Shadow Squad. I'm going to check. They shuffled hand, right? Drew for turn, shuffled hand. Okay, yeah, so Tias. I was about to say, so Tias is the card that they had in hand before. Because Tias Shadow Squad is like, it's dummy strong. Really hard to interact with. Especially because they know all their cards. They know every card the opponent has. Because they... Wait, damage is 32, not 23. Oh, yeah, a little mishap there. But yeah, knowing all the opponent's cards is broken. I love it. I love it when I know all the opponent's cards. Either I know I win, or I know I lose, or I know I need to put my opponent on make mistakes and fuck up. He's in the stream right after I mentioned it. Why? Oh, okay. Probably just a typo. Don't leak the plays next match. What? If anything, you'd want me to leak the plays. Because that means you'd get coaching. You'd need that coaching, but I'm playing. Okay, called by Murakumo in response to Prayers, which is correct, because if they try to prayer summon back out anything else, it's not good. They said, please, quicker. Yeah, because there's not very much time left before time gets called. So they need to play much faster. So they're going to grab out Kusanagi and then summon. But I'm going to make sure that no slow playing happens. I'm going to make sure. So they summon out. It just sucks. Like, they're getting so many effects here. Summon out. Saji effect to search. Yup. I don't think he has enough time to do it, to be honest. He should have just scooped last game faster once he realized it was game. Yeah, just full combo. Full press buttons, just go. That's all he has to do. Misclick, send it, yup. That's fine. Grab out Dragoons. Shadow Squad, go summon. Yeah. It said res. Droll, fine. Summon out from deck. Yeah, Droll, fine. Effect, send, bounce. They said wait. Okay. This is gonna turn into a judge call. Oh no. Bounce, target, battle. Target Sayo? Or Saji? Oh, is that like the German name for it? They said, wait. For what, G? Tell him! He said, for what, G? You got 0 plays! He said, I'm not getting time scum today. He said, 0 plays. 0 plays. You can speedrun, Yi. You can't speedrun? I don't know. Guy like me, personally, I'd be speedrunning. I can't lie. You be catching me at a YCS, bro. Time's coming, I'm playing quick. I'm nuts. Honestly, when there's 0 time left, I'm probably one of the best players in the world. I can't even lie. Like, guaranteed I'm one of the best players in the world. When that timer is clicking down and there's like a minute left on it, like, you can actually just slam me into the gameplay, bro. And I'll just play, like, correctly as fast as possible, speedrunning it, pass, and I'll be like, main phase is fine. Go, 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 go. Okay, I know. This is about to be a judge call. I'm just trying to, you know, not have to get into this judge call. But okay, it looks like they're going battle, and it looks like they're going to let them attack. Okay, so it's not going to be a wild judge call. I was going to say, because if they know all the cards they have and know that they have 0 interruptions, it would be kind of crazy to make them, like, wait on Droll. Because, like, they had to wait on Search of Prayer. They had to wait for Summon Back Out. So what now, DBG? Okay, let me write it out. Yes, time and round. Okay, so now that we're going to game 3, it's not like before, because now we're going to game 3, but during side decking, or actually time was called before side decking. If time is called before side decking, does it change anything? Let me think. It shouldn't, right? I don't think it should change anything. They can't side then? No, you still side. You can't prevent it on DB. You can't prevent side decking. It's not too much work. It's the same thing, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it the round 4 no side scenario? No, you still side deck. Okay, so I'm pretty sure though it's sudden death. Yeah, it's sudden death. It's like not. Wait, no, it's turns. Wait, one sec. Am I tripping? I'm pretty sure it's turns. Yeah, it's turns. I have to think it through. I haven't hosted a tournament in a while, so it's turns. Okay. It'll be turns. So there will be 4 rounds. Oh god, 4 turns. Who's messaging me? I think he used Shadow Squad twice. Okay, let me write this out and then let me look at that. So there will be 4 turns, not 4 rounds. There'll be 4 turns. 0, 1, 2, 3. And at the end of the 3rd turn, or I guess at the end of the 4th turn, we will check life points, and whoever is higher wins. And if it's a tie, and if it's even life points, then you continue, and we check at the end of each turn. Holy, that was a lot. Okay. Now let me check what they said real quick. He can't. But he plays super fast enter battle phase. You can't do it like that, by the way. Technically, yeah, you're not allowed to fast play. It's really tough. Bro, the Mermaid player cheated. He used Shadow Squad twice. It looked like he did. Alright, alright. Taylor Swift, chill out. Let me look at this. I'm pretty sure it won't matter, to be honest. But it is something that I am gonna peep real quick. So they started the turn right here, okay. TS discard Shadow Squad. Declared the effect. Added Shrine. Special Neptibus. Declared Neptibus, added Shadow Squad, sent Shadow Squad, added Dragoon. Okay. Did use it twice. Yes. Also, PE minor to black cards. It didn't matter, realistically. Because he had enough damage to... I don't think he had enough damage without it to go for game that quick, but he had enough damage to, like, get ahead in life points, which is what mattered. So it really doesn't matter, but I will give him the PE minor because it was an illegal activation. It was a legal play, but it doesn't actually change anything. And them getting a PE minor really won't mean anything either. I doubt it. They time me out again for 0 reason. Yo! Alright, camp. Bro, alright. Y'all gotta chill out. Remove the timeout on Julian. Oh, they removed it. Oh. Okay. I was about to say, like, I was about to like go on a little rant, like, don't abuse the power, but they already unban you. So that is fine. That is fine. You can time someone out and then untime them out. I do not care about that. That's fine. Just don't abuse it. Damn, he's just got a snitch like that. Free Julian. Wasn't he not able to attack for game? He didn't need to attack for game. He just needed to attack to get ahead in life points because time was called. Or time was about to be called. Whoa! 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 We're getting freaky in chat right now. Getting freaky in chat right now. They said it's a 1-1. Yeah. So that's Julian. No, that ain't no one. That ain't no one. No one in this call, at least. Nobody. Nope. All right, we're past the sus things. Perulia. Also, I don't think he messed up. Let me check. Okay, he didn't mess up. Okay. I was gonna say because you're not supposed to Perulia during draw phase. You know, it's crazy, because I've been saying this for, like, months now, but you're just not supposed to drop this card in draw phase. You're supposed to drop it in standby. Maybe the format standard will change as time goes on, but, like, if you drop it in draw phase, they can also chain prayer, and then prayer can summon from hand, and you won't draw one. So if you save this to standby, then you will draw one, because they'll probably use this in draw phase. Or their plans weren't to use it, and then they summoned from hand, and then they played around it, but they could have played around it anyway, so it didn't matter. But okay, they ashed the Perulia there, and then prayer tribute the Habakiri, which means their hand has got to be strong. Add Habakiri from the deck to the hand, and then activate the Habakiri graveyard effect. Okay. So go ahead, search. All we know so far is Habakiri, so ritual spell maybe to hand. Maybe they already have ritual spell. Okay, no, grab ritual spell. Sure. They have... How do they want to play this? They don't even need to activate. Ooh, how do they play this? I don't know what else is in their hand. Because they're playing Piers, so it's like... They're trying to make IP. I think IP is really strong into this deck as well. Well, it's not like really strong in the Mermail, but it's like... I'd rather have IP in the SP than a lot of other things. Host a tournament. Winner gets a kiss on the cheek. Alright, bro. Yo, I'm done reading chat. Chat's getting too sus, bro. Why do we always get to this point in the stream where it just starts getting sus, man? Starts getting sus. The DB grinder loses its E, and it just gets sus out here. Okay, we're gonna dump Saji and Kusanagi, and then summon out the Habakiri from hand, and the new chain link Kusanagi effect to add back, Saji to go search. Well, Saji 1, Kusanagi 2. They're thinking about hand trapping this, but I mean, to be honest, like, this will go through. I doubt they play Bell. Even if they have Bell, it doesn't even seem good. Yeah, I was gonna say they just Saji search out a ritual spell anyways and just play through it, so that wouldn't be good. Host a cooking tournament. I feel like that'd be really hard to do. Honestly, maybe that's something I could do in the future, because it actually wouldn't be that hard to do. It'd be hard for everyone else. It'd be really easy for me, because all I'd have to do is just sit in the Discord call. But other people would have to, like, set up their phones in their kitchen and get it all set up. That'd be easy. I thought that'd be hard at first. Who up grinding they DB? I'm so sick. Lasagna would be tier 0. Can you even cook under Fua? Oh, I'd be cooking. I'd be cooking alright. So they're gonna go ahead search trap. Also, I just realized I told people in the Best of Best Discord that I would join the stream call. I never did, and hours have passed. I'm just, honestly, at this point, I'm not going to join it. I think we're having pretty good conversation right now. If the chat was dry, then I would. They tried Habakiri in effect again, but they already used Habakiri. Yeah, I really like it when the chat's like yapping. When the chat starts getting slow and there's no one talking, that's when it's like, it starts becoming, I wouldn't say, I guess, harder. I don't know. Not as fun. I think, yeah, that's probably the better way to word it. So your cooking channel will be called the Meat Grinder. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Every time I look at chat, bro. It's just something sus, bro. Look, I'm gonna look again. Okay, there we go. This Mermail game is insane. Not gonna lie, it's just super good. Okay, there we go. I'll take that. Something not sus. But okay, go to main phase. So I should probably type turn 1. Well, maybe I shouldn't type turn 1. Maybe I should. How do I type this? I hate how it's 0, 1, 2, 3, because then it's turn 1, turn 2, turn 3. But technically there's a turn 0. Okay. I'm not even gonna type it. Normally a judge would say something, but it's so hard to type it to make it make the most sense. You going to Rhode Island? I will not be going to Rhode Island. I will be going to Nationals. I'll be going to YCS Pittsburgh. Those ones I'll be going to for sure. There'll be some other events I pull up to, for sure. Tons of events. World's strongest Mitsu N board. It's actually crazy how bad they messed up. Because you gotta think, they opened Habakiri Prayer, and the only play that was done was Perulia, and they ashed it. Normal statue is pretty good. It's actually pretty good. Oh, set 1 is not good. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, normal statue actually stops the opponent from bringing back Murakumo. Like, that actually, like, trades into the board. Well, not trades, but it prevents the opponent from using their cards. Then we could, like, push next to it. But then we went normal summon set 1 pass. And all of a sudden, this is looking like Barrier Statue, Turbo, and not Mermail. At least they don't die. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like a good normal, right? I guess, like, it could have been Butterfly Fish or whatever. Okay, so now we're going Prayer. This won't be game, though. But that's still solid, getting extra damage in 2, I guess. Uses Prayer from hand. Does that mean they set Trap and didn't set Prayer? Okay, go ahead, grab out Futso, summon out Kusanagi, new Chain Link. They get to search, they get to add back, they get to do cards. They're on Pyramitsu? Yeah, they're on Pyramitsu. I mean, he is not getting more damage than that and has a turn. Normal Barrier is not that terrible. Yeah, it's not that terrible. Like, normal and passing isn't that terrible. Like, it's fine. Could have been worse. But imperms the Kusanagi there. Stops them from getting the ad back. Let me see what they targeted. Targeted ritual spell. And then they change role. Because they just searched off prayer. Okay, so it's Chainlink 1 Murakumo, Chainlink 2 Kusanagi, Chainlink 3 Imperm, Chainlink 4 Droll. And now, the Murakumo, if you read it, it says you can add one from the deck to the hand, then you can summon this card. So since we did not add from deck to hand, we will not be summoning this card out. So we will not get the damage off of it. The Kusanagi was unable to attack directly because of prayer. So, at least stopping a bunch of damage there. I mean, honestly, that was pretty good. That was honestly pretty good. That was honestly a really good interaction for black cards the more I think about it. Like, out of, like, any two hand traps there, that was a really strong combination. He was super greedy on that search of spell. Super greedy. If he just summoned Saji, Chainlink 1 Murakumo, Chainlink 2 Saji. Yeah. That would have been way safer. They played in the draw crazy hard there. Now they're going to make SP and then pass. Okay. And they also normal droll. So they might have another one in hand. But this, they probably still bricked. I'm not going to lie. Like, Mermail, I feel like normally doesn't draw out of their bricks. I'm not going to lie. I highly doubt it. Unless if, come on, I mean, did they draw up a Sidra? Did they have Shadow Squad in hand? I mean, I don't think they're that scared though, right? It's not like the opponent is ending the game next turn or anything. Like, oh wait, this is the last time. Oh, this is the last turn. This is turn 3, right? Yeah, turn. So, yeah. Okay, this is turn 3. Yeah, that's tough. Neptibus one time, the reverse Jinx goes hard. Nah, I don't think he has this. This is going to be really hard to top deck out of. Yeah. Droll, Dragoon. Wow. Triple Droll. Wow. GG, 1 engine card, 1. Anti-magic arrows, yeah. Wow, yeah, 1 engine card. The opponent played pretty bad there,